Hi everyone, this is Tina. So today I will recommend some Chinese learning resources to people who are interested in learning Chinese. So there are 2 apps and 1 YouTube channels that I have chosen for the Chinese learners. So these resources are intended for beginner to intermediate level, and it focuses on the character learning and some cultural aspects of Chinese. So the first app is called Chinese Skill. It's focuses on like listening and speaking and a little bit simple reading skills. So this app is really great for people who wants to learn Chinese, and it's organized by mini sessions, and the people could only use their spare time during the day to do the studying. So let's have a look at this session. So in the kinship, there are learning tips, a lesson 1 and lesson 2, and also we have a story part at the end. So the learning tips is more like a preview of the session, and it tells you about how what we're gonna learn in this session, and so people won't get overwhelmed when they get in touch with the real lesson. And it also has both pinyin and characters, and also it's the explanation in English is also present over here. And now let's have a look at the lesson. So here we have a setting. We can choose the display is in pinyin only or character only, or you can both have the character and pinyin. There's also a sound effect and animation that you could choose to turn on or turn off. And also there's a background color and font size and the audio speed that you can choose to adjust. For example, if we can turn this to 60 and press OK, and it wants us to choose relative, and the picture will give you the hint. Like here we go.
亲戚
So we could hear the pronunciation of the pinyin is really slow, that is really good for beginners that to hear them clearly. And when we press check, and you will hear a sound effect and a panda showing up, showing that you did great. I feel like children will be really like this, but not for adult. So that's the part.
中国人有很多亲戚
And so now we come to the listening part and also a little bit speaking. So let's repeat the phrase. 中国人有很多亲戚。
中国人
And now you can
有
hear
很
the
多亲戚。
the repeat of your voice. And now let's press the setting again. If you don't like the sound effect and animation, you can choose to turn it off. And let's adjust the speed and see what's gonna be with 100%. Here we go.
父亲
We can always feel that the speed is a little bit kind of more fast. Then we hear that it's in back to the 60. And also now we have no sound effect and animation, and which is really adult friendly. And we can also see that it has the father, both English translation, character, and pinyin showed up in presentation. And now we're gonna just quit and look at other parts. So at the end, we have a story part that it's a video. We can choose is either reading or speaking. Let's say we already sing a little bit about the speaking part, so we can now look at the reading.
哇，这些全是我的生日礼物啊！哇，这些全是我的生日礼物啊！这块手表真漂亮，谢谢亲爱的爸爸妈妈。
And now let's back to look at the speaking part.
哇，这些全是我的生日礼物啊！
So you're gonna practice. 哇，这些全部都是我的生日礼物啊！ And now you can just hear what you're gonna sound like in
哇，
the
这些全部都是我的生日礼物啊！
practice. So now let's go back to the main screen and then introduce the most important part. So after 5 or 6 mini lessons, we will have a big test that we could call it.
表哥，
So we're gonna practice our listening and select the right definition that we think it is. And now it goes back to the more test. So now we're just gonna create and look at other functions. And it's really good that this app has a review session that we can use. It has a grammar and vocabulary that you can practice. When we enter in, you can just practice the vocabularies you have learned and also the grammars that you have learned. It also have a kind of 5-minute mini quiz that is auto-generated for you to practice. You can choose either audio or video, depends on your preference. And this here we also have a little game session that is you can use to for your review. If you don't want to use the last one that we have seen, apparently this one is more fun. It has 5 modules. One is character drill, one is pinyin, one is tongue, and also grammar and the vocab builder. So let's look at the essential phrase book. So when we're going to the
你好，
basics, it will give you all the basic phrases that beginners would know. And let's now look at the game session. So when we can, let's say if we want to practice the tone, and when we click, so this says it's enhance your tone skills by drawing tone markers. Here we go. It's pretty simple that you just draw the tone markers and it's symbols by linking the dots. Let's start.
职员，
女人, this is the third tone, and basically just doing like this. And
职员，叔叔，
and you finished. And now let's quit and look at other functions. And here's the last section that I want to introduce. It's a really great one. So it's immersion session. So this session is organized that you can organize them by topic or by the levels or either just by a unit. When we click to the unit 1 and we could see like just enter is a it will show you the speaking,
高平，
listening,
你的
reading,
职
and the dictation is about practice and review that we can
高平，
use.
你的职业，
So now let's say the overview about this app. So this app is not really friendly for the real beginners that who knows nothing about Chinese. They are more for the beginners who have the knowledge about pinyin or basics of Chinese already. But I think it's a good resources that instructors could use to help learners to enhance their Chinese learning outside of a class. So now let's look at a second app. So the second app is called Writer. This app is designed for learning character strokes. The most important feature of this app is this is a game. People could practice it by, like most of us like playing games, we would say. So in this app, we can choose different character pack. It depends on the HSK level. So it has 1A, 2A, 3, and 4A. So now let's starting with the 1A. And they also have two different practice mode. One is tracing and one is writing. And today I will present both of them. So now let's click play. So, and here we can have a parts that we can choose back to name and how to play. There's also tips. And we also can adjust the speed for their folding, and if it is faded and didn't catch it, and it will shows as an arrow, you only have 5 chances of life. So in the tracing session, so the words won't disappear as long as you follow the correct order. If you didn't write it quick enough, and it will fade it and shows as failure. So now this time let's get it quick, and now you're gonna get the points.
上上赏
And also, if you didn't write it correctly in the correct order, it will show up an error. I won't let you continue. Like this. So now let's look at another model. Writing.
积
So when we
己
click the letter, this one will disappear once you get the first stroke on. So you will be kind of a higher level of the practice character learning. We also could see over here, you could see all the characters that the SHK 1A level includes. So we can choose to forget the hacker's mistake if you feel like we are confident enough to try them again. And also we also have a scores and achievements over here that you can get, and here is also you could compete with other learners of Chinese who also use this app. And here is the speed that you can choose to how often the characters will fall, how quickly they're gonna be falling. And the only bad thing about this app is people have to actually pay the money for to unlock all the characters. Yeah, so it says like if you want to practice and play full set of the 76 Chinese characters, that So the only bad thing about this app is you actually have to pay money to play and practice the full set of all the characters. So even though it includes it only has the 560 free characters from the 4 basic one. If we want to practice 7600 ones, you have to subscribe the app. Yeah. So now that will be everything. Thank you so much for watching my video, and now it's time to say goodbye.